Oh, fucking hell. Burnt my mouth. I'll leave that for a bit. What is up, good people? I hope we're all having a splendid day. Today I'm going to do something different for me, not different for every single other producer that does YouTube. But I thought I'd try to fix one of my subscribers' beats. I watched Oceans, I watched Prod by Jax. And to be fair, like, it looks like a different way of working, and it's kind of like a collab, I guess, but giving advice along the way, you know, just giving my experience on it, and, you know, hopefully trying to spice it up. So, but yeah, no more waffling, let's just jump straight into it. Before we do though, make sure you head over to prodllb.com if you want to sell more beats. I've got a very good video course on there for selling beats, a book on selling beats as well, drum kits, free kits, paid kits, loop kits, you name it, it's all on there. So yeah, head over there if you want to jump on any of that stuff. But yeah man, let's just get into this video. Okay, so I picked out this FLP that Unwanted Chip sent me through. None of the drums I have, or none of the VSTs I have, which is not a problem, I don't think, because I can just replace everything with the VSTs that I have that are basically the same. I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. So we've got a piano right here, so I'm just going to replace that with, let's just go with mini grand. We also have another mini grand. Let's just replace that with soft finger bass. That'll do. Okay, let's just see what that sounds like. I'm just going to play the, I'll just play the melody. I think the full melody is right here. That's quite nice. That's quite nice, man, already. Like, the velocities look okay to me. Okay, what I might do is add like a lower note, or maybe just knock these bass notes down. Like that. And then right here, I'm just gonna kind of offset these a little bit like that. They're a bit loud. Okay, what I'm going to do with these chords as well is I'm going to turn them into sevenths. I feel like they sound quite good for this style of beat. It sounds like kind of a rod wavy kind of beat. So instead of it just being a triad, which is what we've got right here in this section, I'm just going to add an extra key here. Oops. Like that. And I'm just going to like offset that a little bit as well. And then the same thing here. I think you've actually done that actually with this one, so it's not too bad. So. Okay, that's okay now. I'm happy with that. Not too much needs to be done with that. Let's take a look at the top melody that you put with that. Okay, so this melody right here is kind of clashing with the chords because there's like a nice top melody as well on that initial chord progression. So all I'm going to do is just knock this up an octave. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's fine. Strings. Yeah, that's fine. Just real nice, simple, thin sound to sit on top of it. What's this sound like? Okay, that last note I'm not too keen on. So I'm just going to have it as like a one shot. So I've got rid of those two keys right there, and we're just going to have it there. And then maybe we'll add some reverb to it as well. So in track 7. I think you've already added a lot of effects to these already, but I just don't have most of them. I have like different versions of them and stuff like that. So Valhalla Vintage. Okay, now what I'm going to do with the piano is go over to the mixer and let's take a listen what you've done with the effects. Okay, I like what you've done with that. You've added some reverb to just one of the pianos and the other one's a little bit dry, which is kind of cool. I like that. Okay, let's move on to the drums. See what we've got with the drums. We've got a Spins 808. I think that's probably a good decision. What I'm going to do is put my own master preset on. Let me know if you guys want this master chain in a kit as well, by the way. I'll put it in the next kit that I drop. Just going with the clap. So basically what I'm doing right now, I'm just replacing his sounds with mine because I don't have any of his sounds. So yeah, we're just basically replacing them. So we've got the hi-hat pattern right here. Now I might add some changes here, but we'll see what it sounds like. That sounds like a nice hi-hat. Just slow this down a little bit. That's better. Okay, we got a snare. Let's see what snare we've got. It's a cool snare. Got a kick. I just have one kick right here. Let it breathe. Move that kick over as well. Okay, it's cool. I think what I might do is add a little, spice up these hi-hats a little bit. I like the velocities. I like what you've done with, I like what they've done with these velocities, like the little sort of TikTok-y kind of effect, like. But I think we could do with like a couple more chops, you know. There you go. And then I'm going to put in like a similar thing right here. To be fair, I'm just going to put in like a trippy downfall hi-hat like that. Like that. Little tripper at the end right there, like a little trippety thing right here. There you go. I think that's gonna be nice, to be honest. Like I think in terms of like the full beat, that's pretty much there. I think maybe what I'd do instead of having two sets of strings, just going back to the melody, is I'd maybe just switch that out for a vocal chop or something like that. Yeah. So instead of this set of strings right here, I'm just going to insert one like that. So I'm going to come into this right here. I'm just going to add arcade to it. Switch those around. Okay, that sounds like a nice start. Let's just go and put that in the mixer real quick. Add some EQ to that. Some reverb. And then let's add some effect rack to this and just pan this. Let's just pan this from left to right a little bit. There you go. Okay, that's nice. I think that's a little bit better. I think that sounds just a little bit like more spaced out, more of like an ear candy sound. Yeah, I think in terms of structure, we might add a couple more sounds actually. So let's keep it going. So what I do for the beginning, instead of having that bass play right at the beginning, I would have these chords play by themselves first, maybe this top melody as well. Because this piano is playing by itself, let's just make this one unique and give it more of like a bass note. So let's chop this down by another octave. There you go. And then the bass comes in here. And then in my head, because we've got a longer intro, this would be sort of like a pre-hook, or like part A to the hook. This will be like the second part of the hook right here. So I'd maybe have like a little build up. Just bring the hi-hats in right here, and the clap. And then we'll put a little riser in. Let's just do it over 1 bar. There you go. And then we're going to add a cymbal in, and I actually realized that you've put a cymbal in here as well. Yeah, there's a cymbal. Yeah, you've got some cool like transitions that I can see in already, but obviously I don't have those files. So let's just go and replace those. Let's just go into the Artemis kit and pull a cymbal. That could work. So I'd put that right here. Okay, I'm going to put the kick here, and as I said earlier, this is going to be the end of the hook, and then this is going to be the first verse right here, which looks right in terms of the structure that you've gone for, so everything else should be okay. I'm going to put the vocal chop in there as well, second part of the verse. And what I'm also going to put in this section is an open hat, I think, as well. That would sound cool. Yeah, that's clean. That's clean. Just going to have a simple open hat, you know, nothing crazy. Just like that, I think. That's fine. Okay, and then what we got next? So we're still in the first verse right here. Okay, and with this 808 right here, maybe you just want to add a bit of variation, you know, just to like simplify it and again kind of build back up to the pre-hook. So let's go and make that one unique. And then we're back to the beginning, I think. Yep. So what I'm going to do right here is just copy over the drums from this first bit and just make them the same, because then we've got a good structure, because then we've got the pre-hook, the chorus, and then the verse, and then we're just going to repeat that again. Maybe add a little bit of different stuff later on, but it's not necessary. So that's the beginning right there. So let's just get rid of that. And just duplicate all that across like that. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it, man. That's a full beat, I think. Now, in terms of mixing, I think the levels are pretty good on this beat already. I think I did a couple of things in terms of the mixing. All I did for my own ear is that piano sounded a bit quiet, so I just turned it up. So I just turned that up a little bit. And that, honestly, I think that's about it. The reason why it sounds so clear is because I've added a bit of a top end to the master and then just shoved a clipper on there. You know, I just made it hit hard, man. And that's basically all I've done. Yeah, that's decent, man. That was a good beat. I think that was a good basis to build off of, because the chord progressions were there, just needed a little bit of tweaking, not much though. It was a good point with this piano right here, like when you're putting in your counter melodies, you want to make sure that you've got like a bit of separation from the main melody, so just knocking it up an octave normally helps. And in terms of sound selection, the only change that I made was putting in that vocal chop, because we had that string, that original string, I think 2 strings on top of it kind of made it a little bit too busy, so yeah, just eased off with a bit of a thinner sound with that vocal chop. And yeah, everything else was pretty much gravy. Like anything that I added was a little bit more of a bounce to the hi-hats and just a little open hat to kind of, you know, give the drums a bit of a progression. I think I just simplified the 808 at some point as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. But yeah, I hope there's something there for you guys to learn if you're making this style of beat, and you can apply some of these concepts to any type of beat. Yeah, that's going to be it for today, people. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure that you subscribe, like, comment if you did like this one. And yeah, man, that's going to be it for today. I'll see you guys in the next one.